Hello, everybody. Welcome back. We're playing Snowrunner again, and uh, yeah, as you can see in a minute here, I have done absolutely nothing since the past stream a couple days ago because I completely forgot to do anything. So, yeah, we are still driving this. We still have to drive two things of medium logs to the farm. So yeah, this is gonna be quite fun. A little bit of an update. Willie, my Jeep, is at the mechanic shop because I believe I would have had to replace the radiator, and I did not feel like doing that. So I just took it to the mechanic shop, and I'm gonna have them deal with it. But I fixed the transmission fluid leak, so that's nice. It was in fact that tube, that hose. It's nice to actually fix something. I also did like an oil change. I'm pretty sure I told you guys that. The farm is pretty easy to get to. It's surprisingly not too far away from the logging area, so that's nice. I do heavily dislike how long this road is. It feels like if this road, it's one of those roads where it's like, please just make it straight and build bridges so it doesn't take as long. But no, it has to be curvy and all that. Good news though, I do have a little bit of an extra cash, so I did decide to buy a used drive shaft, front drive shaft for Willie. So I put that in the back, and I took it there and I was like, yeah, you guys put that in too. So the four-wheel drive should be working when I get it back in like a month or so. I don't know, it could be like a month to 3 months, but I still have Charles, so I can drive places. It's not like it needs to be done immediately. My birthday is in 2 months, so yeah. I would hope to get it back for my birthday. It's like a little birthday gift. I'm not driving realistically at all, but you know, that's okay. I'm really excited to go to the next map, Smithville Dam, and yeah, because I have not experienced it yet. That's gonna be quite fun. always just put it into low gear to go up this hill, so I don't have to constantly change gears. Actually, we'll just put it in automatic. I still think that's faster than putting it in low gear. This was a little bit complicated last time, so I'm going to do this a little bit differently. That worked a lot better. That was a little sketchy. I believe this truck has engine upgrades in Alaska or something. I'd absolutely love to get those. That's 2 out of 3. I guess I could talk about my plans with Dolly, my main project truck, like the truck that's actually going to take like 2 years to finish. Uh, I am working like currently on disassembling the interior because I'm a dumbass and I want to fix the interior. Well, not fix it. I want to completely redo the interior before I do anything else. Like completely, like everything except for the headliner because the headliner is in surprisingly good condition. Hopefully, okay. Well, actually, I'll talk about that in a minute. Yeah. So what I want to do, I bought a breaker bar for like taking wheels off of cars, and I bought it for the Jeep to take the wheels off and all that. It worked. It worked great. But I want to take the rear seat out of the F-250, the 1985 F-250, and I'm gonna have to use the breaker bar for that. Those ratchets are not working. They don't have enough room to turn all that. The breaker bar is gonna be good enough to get them loose enough to use a ratchet or something. So, yeah, that'll be nice. Nice to have a breaker bar. Don't know why my grandpa didn't have one before, but I'm not gonna question it. Whenever we get the unlock to lift this Pacific P12, it's going to be awesome. I think it can be lifted at least, because there's still some bigger tires that I've not been able to put on it yet. Hopefully I'll be able to buy the monitor today, mouse and keyboard and all that. Because I want to test out the new BeamNG Drive update. It's going to be quite fun. Like, heavy machinery is not something I would have ever thought I wanted in BeamNG, but now that it's in there, I'm like, man, I gotta use it. It kind of makes it feel like Snowrunner, to be honest. That excites me. I have some RC construction toys. And if they're a child or something like that, I really love to play with those in the backyard. Do like some fake construction. It's kind of fun. So doing that in PvG is pretty fun too. I also updated the Italy map to have quarry, so that would be like an interesting place to do stuff in. I kind of want to like not drift. I kind of want to rally at the quarry if there's a good rally. Rallying is something I want to get into again in video games, but we'll see how that goes. The Azov is still my favorite vehicle in this game, just because it's so damn slow. I don't know, makes me like it a lot. Snowrunner feels like a game that should be played very slow, and it controls like that, so... Yeah. I did get to actually drive the Jeep on the road when I was taking it to mechanic. It drives pretty interestingly. It drives like a Jeep, I'll say that for sure. Uh, that is, I've, that being, I've never driven a Jeep before, so it was very interesting. The suspension's a lot harder than my truck is, which is nice. I want my truck suspension to be harder, but you can feel like every bump in the road. I don't know if the suspension's bad or anything. I feel like the shocks could kind of take care of that, which it does have shocks, but you know, it works, and it accelerates a lot faster than the truck. It has a 4-liter inline six, whereas my truck has a 3.9-liter V6. And yeah. I am keeping my truck. I'm pretty sure I already mentioned that. It's just better to have 2 vehicles than 1. I'm so used to my vehicles breaking down. I just want to have 2 vehicles so while I'm working on one, I can still drive the other. And I probably could have replaced the radiator of the Jeep myself, but I didn't really feel like it. Really foggy. Yeah, I think the stream ended so fast the other day. I remember if it was yesterday or the day before. But I literally ate so much that I got tired. And, yeah. I was so tired that I had to go to sleep. So I had to quit the stream early. Alright, now we have town storage. I want to see if there's like a better way to get to town storage. I want to see if I can actually like go. This makes me feel so stupid. Yeah, I want to see if I can go through this river. That's gonna be kind of dumb. Oh boy. But, you know, it's worth a shot. Oh, what am I doing? Let's shoot. Warning. It's funny, I'm like 2% done with the game or something like that. And I've been playing for exactly 24 hours so far. This stream will probably make like 26 hours if it goes as long as I want to. I don't do very long streams like other people. I see people that casually do like 6-hour streams. I cannot. I cannot. I done some long streams back when I played some Minecraft, and I was really involved with it, and I was on better medication for my ADHD. But my ADHD is so bad at this point, I literally cannot focus on anything longer than like 2 hours. Unless it's like working with my vehicle, I can actually focus on that quite easily. I also want to get that Ford highway truck. That's like going to be my next big purchase is that Ford highway truck because I just really want like a highway truck. I'm gonna need it sooner or later. And highway tires, they're not too terrible at off-roading in this game. To the point where it convinced me, because I need to get new tires for my Jeep in real life, it convinced me like, hey, as long as I got four-wheel drive and limited slip diff, I don't think I need like chunky off-road tires. So, boo-hoo, but I don't feel like paying $400 per tire or some shit. Like, not 400, more like $300 per tire. I really don't feel like it. The good thing about this is I don't have a trailer, so if I have to recover my truck, then I don't lose. I don't have to go back and get the trailer. So if this route doesn't work out, the route I want to take, it should be fine. And this truck has tires that are rated excellent for mud, so I don't know, it should be pretty decent in this river. And it's tall enough. The issue with my first stream that didn't have any microphone audio was the truck, it was the CK-1500, and it literally just wasn't tall enough. It was just digging itself in holes. It didn't have big enough tires. So, like, okay, I'll just take this instead. I should be good. Good. Not that I can even, like, haul logs with the CK-1500. That would be insane. Honestly, if they make another Snowrunner game, it'd be awesome if they had firework missions. Or some kind of missions that kind of incentivize, like, using the scout trucks. That'd be fire. There's, like, no purpose to scout vehicles after you already... I mean, yeah, they're for scouting, whatever. But, you know what I mean. An actual game. I mean, you could scout with any other vehicle. It just has, like, they're just bigger. But, like, I would happily scout with Azov or something. It's just slow as hell. Yeah, so we just need to go up here and turn left. This is a relatively steep hill, too, so... I don't know if I have to shift it to low here to get up this. It's actually rolling up this in third gear, fourth gear. Yeah, the Pacific crops are very strong in real life too. Like if you search up like videos, I think it's the P16 hauling like huge ass logs, and that shit looks majestic. It's absolutely beautiful. I want to get that civilian truck. I don't remember exactly what it's called. It has like 4 things before it, and it's called a civilian. I want that truck so bad. I had it in my last playthrough, it was so fire. I already am second guessing this. Yep, I shouldn't have done this. I don't know why I do this to myself. Might have something to do with these heavy-ass logs I'm carrying. Wait, I'm actually going through here kind of fast. Is it gonna tilt? It's actually going through here like a beast. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Honestly, I'm not regretting this so far. Holy guacamole, we lost a ton of gas. Oh my god. I did not look down to see how much gas we were using. Absolutely stunning. Stunning performance. And we are not going down through there. It's just too much gas. I could, on Dolly, I could also take off the side mirrors. I have to replace them anyway, so I could just take them off now. Oh shoot, this is not good. I didn't think about this part. Let's go on four-wheel drive just in case. Yeah, because if you hit one of these rocks wrong, you could probably tip over the whole truck. Looks like we got through here pretty well. I love how you don't even have to touch anything for it to just break. See, two-wheel trucks can take these kind of roads just fine in this game. As long as there's not like any deep mud in them, they can take them fine. So you can probably save yourself gas. I don't know if this actually saves gas or not, but We will have to use four-wheel drive, I think, or all-wheel drive going like down through here. If anybody's wondering, the Jeep that I have has select track, so it's not four-wheel drive all the time. So I think if it had four-wheel drive all the time, I would have not bought it. It's just too much. My grandma used to have a 95 Jeep Grand Cherokee that was all-wheel drive all the time. Holy shit. I swear we'd get like 7 miles per gallon half the time, or something like that. Going through the back roads where you have to like speed up and slow down a lot. Well, that's one trip. Um, where's the fuel tank? I thought I had a fuel tanker in here. I guess I just don't. Okay, I'll have to go to the actual gas station. I know I haven't lost that much gas yet, but I just want to be safe. My brain is so cooked. Every time I see that sign, I think it says good points if you bought it. Desperate guys. The interior in Snowrunner games is always so beautiful. They do the interiors really well. Like almost BeamNG drive quality. Also, I don't I don't advocate for this, but BeamNG will respond if you text them on like Instagram. I talk to them a lot actually. Every time I go to the gas station, it's playing the same song. We just had as you know, we had a stray cat came in. Well, we found him outside, and we kept him in the boat shop for a while, down where I work on my project cars, till I saw him one day, he was shaking down there because he was so cold, so I'm like, you know what, we'll bring him inside. And we just got him neutered. We have 2 other cats, so we had to get him neutered. But we got him neutered a couple days ago, and no, like 4 days ago, and we had to have him locked in my bathroom with his own clean water until the wound healed up enough so that he could like come out and play with the other cats without opening up that wound. And yeah, he is super hyper today. Really enjoyed his time out of my bathroom. He didn't like it in there very much. I tried to give him as much attention as I could, but you know, I don't go to my bathroom very often, so he's kind of just banging on the door and all that trying to get out. He had his own litter box and all that, so made my bathroom stink. And sometimes when I go to bed, I get myself some popcorn. It's like a dirty secret of mine. He eats the popcorn kernels, like out of the popcorn bowl when I'm done with it. So every day, every time I have popcorn now, I gotta take it back into the kitchen and clean out the bowl so he doesn't try to eat the popcorn kernels. And sure, it incentivizes me to clean up after myself immediately, but still, I find it funny that he likes to eat popcorn kernels. I'm surprised his baby teeth can handle it. But with Dolly, I actually don't know. After I get that rear seat out, I gotta take out the seat belts and all of that. Then I can rip up the rest of the vinyl flooring. And then I gotta take apart the dashboard, I think. That should be like pretty much the whole interior taken care of. Issues that I'm having is the door seals. Oh shoot! I let go of my controller for 2 seconds and the truck pressed to flip over or something. Yeah, but the door seals that are on the inside of the door, every time you close the door, they fall out. They're so old and crusty. So you have to like, I have to replace those, or else I'm scared water's going to get in. And since the vinyl flooring is ripped up, it's just exposed metal. So if water gets in, it's going to start rusting, and I don't feel like welding in new floor pans. I'm not the best welder. I haven't practiced a whole ton. Yeah. Oh, whenever there's no logs in there, it actually tries to push you down. I'm surprised, because when I was driving the CK1500 through here, it didn't really try to push it down. Or at least I couldn't tell. I just noticed it was trying to push the trailer I was hauling down with it. Yeah, this part's the tricky part. I'm sure if this was lifted, it would be a lot easier. I remember when I was taking the CK1500 here, it got stuck really bad here. I want to see if this gets stuck. If this gets stuck, I'm kind of screwed because I don't think I have much that can tow this out. It seems to be doing fine. Yeah, it's doing great. Let's see if I can get it. Yep, there we go. Pretty good. I didn't lose too much gas doing that. I think the thing that made it super hard for CK1500 was carrying that trailer. I should probably just call it the K1500 because that's kind of what it is. The reason it's called the CK1500 in game is because whenever, I don't remember, if I believe correctly, I'm pretty sure whenever you first get it, it's two-wheel drive and you have to buy like an all-wheel drive upgrade. So the way that it's numbered in real life is the C 1500 is two-wheel drive and the K 1500 is four-wheel drive. So they're kind of just like naming it for both. Because my best friend is a Chevy freak, and not like a freak. He's just all about Chevy and knows everything. And he gets pissed off every time I say CK 1500. No, it's the K 1500. Yeah. I'm already digging myself in mud. You probably don't want to hit that. That going through that river is actually pretty scary. This is the time when I wish Snowrunner was kind of fused with roadcraft and you could just build a bridge over it. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I was looking back to see like how the tracks behind me looked because I'm weird like that. I started tipping and was like, oh shit. Yeah, I don't know. The shifting is kind of weird in this game. If you like backshift, you completely just stop and you get like stuck in place. Yeah, immediately whenever you pick up logs, you start going to like 3 gallons a minute, and it drains fast. I would say that this rain is going to make the mud harder, and then I keep reading that the mud's already submerged in water, so it's already like extremely hard to get through. The hardest part, I gotta follow my exact trail because I could not tip over. That's gonna tick me off if I tip over. I'm scared. Yeah, it's trying to tip me over. go. I think that was my first time getting stuck. No. No, don't do that. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good. My winch long enough to connect to that? No. I can't back up either. No chat, we're kind of cooked. Is it moving at all? Yes. Kind of. This is gonna be kind of dumb. No, not really. It worked. That was interesting. Don't really know if I can take this route for a third time. I might just do the long route instead. It's very sketchy. Yeah, that was extremely sketchy. I hated that. I hated every second of that. There's so many times I thought I was gonna flip over. If I'm correct, the PlayStation 5 only has 8 gigs of RAM, which is amazing. I don't know how the hell. I think even Xbox. Dude, that's what I get from not paying attention. Yeah, I think only that even the Xbox Series X only has 12 gigs. Could be VRAM too. Because it's not like outlandish for VRAM, I guess. Hell, I cannot be talking. I only have 8 gigs of VRAM on my gaming computer. I am saving up for. I want to do a 5080 Ti. But I also kind of want to stick with a base 5070 or something. Even just buy it used, probably. Because I do technology a little different. My best friend does technology. He'll like buy the best thing so it lasts longer. I buy like mid-range stuff and then upgrade more frequently. Mainly because I like having stuff, like different stuff every once in a while. Um, and I like to experiment and all that. But it's kind of like something that's the best this year gets so it could like be beaten out by a mid-range device next year. Like if we're talking about phones, like the S24 Ultra, this probably is not true. S24 Ultra, like what if it's just beaten by that base S25? Like it's probably not. I'm just saying. Like that's kind of how I view technology. So like, what's the point in paying so much extra? Like almost like twice the price, maybe. If it's just going to be beaten out by a cheaper device next year. But if you have the cheaper device, it's just cheaper to upgrade. You're still getting beaten out by the cheaper device next year, but you can upgrade easier, whatever. And also, it feels like whenever you buy a top of the line device, it's like for people that are so focused on specs and all that. And it's like once something else comes out and it's more powerful, you're like, oh, I gotta have that. Which is another reason why I bought an RTX 5050 to kind of like show myself that I'm not part of that group of people that purely judges people's computers off of performance. And I just needed an NVIDIA graphics card because my 7700 XT is pretty much broken. It's cooked. I got it with a gaming PC. It had an 8700F and 7700 XT and 32 gigs of RAM right before the RAM crisis. And it was, I don't know, it crashed on like everything. Originally it was just Cyberpunk because it ran great in Minecraft and like BeamNG and stuff. It would like crash in Cyberpunk and it would crash in Godot because I made video games for a little bit. It would crash in Godot. It's like I have to pause the stream. I gotta go take a bathroom break. Watch more things. I've returned. I have returned. We're going to cross this river one more time, just for the hell of it. Then the next shipment of logs, we're taking the long way around. Because I just don't feel like... I don't feel like this luck is going to last very long. I don't feel like I'm going to be able to cross that river with logs again. I'm going to tip over, I swear. Or I'm going to run out of fallen trees to grab onto. While Willie's getting worked on, I'm not exactly sure what I'm gonna do. I might, well, obviously I'm working on Dolly, but I don't have too much to do with Dolly until Dolly's pretty much fixed. Or, I mean, until there's nothing I can do. I don't know how much stuff I can do until there's nothing left. Like, before I have to start buying the parts to put in the exterior. I don't know why I had all-wheel drive on that whole time. That's probably really smart. Hopefully I'll have... Oh, I have $56,000? What? Oh, I'm 11% done with everything. But to be honest, I only have 3 maps because I've only bought the base game. Go a little bit more to the left. Just go around a little bit deeper, but better this way. I do suppose that was pretty deep. That is a ton of mud. Oh my god. That looks so stupid. Yeah, because this mission gets us $20,000 or something like that. This truck actually has a pretty good turning radius. Yeah, we're going the long way this time. I want to work for the mechanic, right? And I have to be 18 first, so I gotta wait 2 months. I said I was talking whenever we dropped the car off. I was talking to the mechanic about how I was like preparing or learning how to work on cars so that I could be prepared to work for him. And he said like, "All right, man, I'm happy for you all that." And he said, "We'll give you some trials." I said, "What the fuck do you mean trials? This is not a cult, bro." Like, I'm assuming he means like it's just gonna give me some tests, see like how I do working on cars there and all that. It's kind of scary when you call them trials. Only thing I'm scared about is they work on a lot of newer cars, and I'm so scared to work on new cars. I mean, first of all, it's just the feeling that, hey, this is somebody's new car that they spent so much goddamn money on, and what if I break it compared to like some of these cheap $2,000 Facebook Marketplace shit box that they bought just for shits and giggles, where it's like if I break this, you know, I mean, obviously you don't want to break anybody's shit when you're working in a mechanic shop, but still. Like if I do this wrong, how much consequences am I going to have or something? I don't know how to explain it. It's also just modern cars are too technical for me. They have too much electronics. And I mean, I'm a big electronics guy. I love electronics, but car electronics? Oopsies. I go over the speed limit. I'm going like 20. It's technically I'm speeding. Why is it 15 miles per hour through here? Really? Shouldn't it be like 25 or something? 15 feels a little slow. I get that people go like 5 over, but still. How the hell? I didn't think I was that close. Alright, time to recover. Move this back to its spot, and then we can buy the other car. Then after that, we can explore the next map. Because I'm pretty sure this is it. Let me see if I can do any customization. I can. I can. More power to weight? Definitely. I don't know why I would raise it. Can I put on 43s? Yeah. This looks pretty sweet looking. I'm not gonna put smoke on this. Ooh, we come through on Ford ones? Hell, it looks so stupid. We can do it. That looks pretty good. I want to do orange. No. Oh my god, I gotta do this shit again. No! That's yellow. That's orange. Make it a little darker. White. What? Like black. I don't know why, but I think that looks good. Sure, let's waste our money on this shit. No curtains. Actually, put one on. That looks stupid as hell. I like it. God, it looks so stupid. It looks so dumb. You literally can't see anything from the interior. It's relatively fast. And it's relatively fuel efficient. Do that. Alright. Let's go exploring. Kind of getting used to how the Snowrunner cars handle. Yeah, this was probably not the best car to drive. Actually, I probably shouldn't drive this one. I'll have to drive the Jeep. This is just insane. I keep forgetting that this car uses 2.5 gallons a minute. Jesus Christ. Alright, Jeepy Jeep. Jeepy Jeepy Jeep. I like how the Jeep just launches forward. Yeah, see, 0.7 gallons a minute, that's way better. Granted, I don't have extra gas on this, but I don't remember what rank I have to be. It's like rank 9 or something. This is pretty much what my real life Jeep's dash looks like. Not exactly like this. This is a regular, but still. I kind of want to test this game out with the wheel. Holy shit! The gearing on this is really weird. I think it's because I have the off-road gearbox on this, but very weird. We could probably just fill up some gas. Just because. Oh god, it does not drive well into wheel drive. But it uses, like, no gas. What? I thought a gallon a minute was good. This is great. Man, I'm glad I spent like $3 on this pack. Jeeps cost like real life money to buy. What the hell am I doing? The other Jeep actually drives like shit though. I would not buy that. It's only like 13 grand, but it drives so poorly. It was probably just the tires I chose, but yeah. No. Almost flips over. Smithsville Dam! What is the service hub? Is that a garage? Or no, I have not been to Smithsville Dam in a while. I haven't played this game in like 4 years. The bloom is insane. My god. That is some bloom. No, that's the garage. So what is this? Loading area. This is where you get your service spare parts, your vehicle spare parts. I haven't seen those yet. Oil rig drill. Huh. So this is the garage over here. And then we gotta get... There's like a dirt road like right to the left in front of us. We have farm and we have gas. So there's gas over this way. Okay. So the roads are a little bit tougher in Smithville Dam. They're still not too terrible though. We can upgrade all the way over there. Yeah, the roads are actually pretty bad compared to Black River. This is really muddy mud. Wowee. Oopsies. Look a little. I suppose the bigger trucks do better routes, though. Oh god. I don't know, like, what road to take, so I'm just gonna keep going into the into the woods. There's a fence though. This thing kind of sucks ass at mudding. My god. Then again, I didn't necessarily make it for mudding, I just made it for all-terrain. Should I just drive across this river? I kind of want to. No, there's got to be like a decent way around. No, actually, I can get through there. No, I cannot. What the hell am I doing? I did not realize it was that deep. There's got to be like a road that goes through there. Chat, I don't think there is. Stuck on a rock. This way. See what I get to. Nothing good. I don't know, I feel like this is the only way I have this to go straight through. It's still going. How deep is this water? So we got like a third of the map discovered so far. That's pretty good. Can we recover? No! No, recovering takes us back to Black River. No! No! I didn't think about that. Hold on. I gotta check my messages. Well, we gotta go back. I'll buy a fuel doohickey. Wait a second. Scout flatbed. Okay. Scout fuel carrier. It's a lot slower, but it pretty much is still decent on gas. It's not gonna be fun taking this through here. That'll be good. We need an excuse to use this. Doo-doo-doo. Oh, wrong button. Wrong button. Oh, I should have brought the A's off. I'm actually gonna do that. Sorry, Ford, you're not getting any attention today. Sorry. The Azov has that fuel tank on the back. That's gonna be a lot nicer. It has a shitty ass turning radius, but hey, at least it has a fuel tank. It's really slow. But as you can see, it has fuel trailer, and it's not too bad on gas. So yeah, it is very slow. My God, I keep forgetting how slow it is. But it can pretty much get through any kind of mud you throw at it. And I'm pretty sure this tank can like completely refuel it like 6 or so times. And you can use it as like a fuel station, like a portable fuel station for your smaller vehicles, like the Jeep, since the Jeep barely uses like any gas. Yeah, I don't think you can strap down vehicles. Yeah, the Ford wouldn't do good in the Smithville Dam anyway, since the roads are all shit. Literally the same consistency as cow manure. Oh, that's not good. It'll be fine. Don't think it's gonna be fine. Alright, we're gonna turn on it. We're gonna turn it on. And we're just gonna do it simple. And then we're gonna go here. We're gonna give it a little turn down here. And we're gonna pull back up on our trailer. Man, we're so cooked. Jeep can take it. It'll be fine. We're so close to the edge. Oh, I don't think it's going to move anymore. I think we're good, guys. I think we're good. I wish you could strap down vehicles. So it doesn't do whatever the hell this is. Why did my headlights turn off? I thought I had them on. Rolling. It's rolling! Boop! That's the last time I'm doing that. Then I swear to God, I'm dropping it. I'm dropping that scout trailer off. Oh. Um. First of all, let's make it morning. Yeah, that thing's too heavy. Okay. So, I wonder if we just. This looks so goofy. Do we have to, like, go to our garage? Just, like, switch it? Holy shit. We're almost up to Demon G levels. Gosh, detail. What do you want, we see? What? Alright. Nope. Yes! Okay, thank God. Wait a second. Yep, okay, we're good. Okay, I'm gonna stop it there for today. Move this truck first. I'll stop it there for today. Had a lot of fun actually. I'm pretty sure the stream was pretty long. Yeah, 2 hours. That's pretty nice. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time.